trying to compare the better buy. Now, this is really important because this is part of real world. We all compare the better buy. So let's take a look at this question. The prices of 3 different bags of dog food are given in the table. Which size bag has the lowest price per pound rounded to the nearest cent? So you are looking for, and look at the question, look what it says, the lowest price per pound. If we're looking for the lowest price, we're going to be taking a look at the money. That's what we care about. So you're at the store, you have a 40-pound bag of dog food, a 20-pound bag of dog food, and an 8. But which one is a better price per pound? So we are going to take the first one, and it's already done here for you. You're going to take the money, the price is right here. This is the column we're looking at. And we're going to do $49 by 40 pounds. We want to see how much it costs per pound. That's LB, the letter L. Put a little L here so you can see that. That's pounds. So when we go to divide this, you'll notice that top dog always goes in the house. Why am I putting the money? Because it asks me. It says, what is the lowest price? Oh, we're looking at the price. The price needs to go in here because what comes out is the answer and it's the price that's coming up. Okay? If you put pounds in here, if you put the 40 inside of here, then you're talking about pounds. They're asking you what's the lowest price. So the price goes inside as a dividend. And the answer, which is called the quotient, is going to be talking about money. And we want to know how much money it costs per pound. That is why that has to go inside first. Now you're going to divide it by 40. On these kinds of questions, when they're asking you to compare, I will allow you to use your calculator. Only because you'll have it on Alex as well. It'll let you use your calculator. So if you divide, you punch in the first number, which is 49, divided by 40. That's going to give you a very long answer. It is 1, you'll have a decimal here, 225. You might be going, wait, Mrs. Munoz, we're talking about money. When we're talking about money, there's only 2 numbers after the decimal. Ah, you're right. There's only 2 numbers. Underline that second spot. Look behind. If it's 5 or greater, it rounds up. Is that number a 5? It sure is. So guess what? The 5 has the power to make this the next biggest number. It pushes it up to the next biggest number, and after 2 is the number 3. So it is going to be how many cents? 23 cents. It's going to round to 23 cents. I want you to try this. Pull up the calculator on a tab. We're going to try the next one. Oh my goodness, sorry. Doing this at work when people are talking. Go ahead and write down, whoops. Let's try this again. Write down the money. Sorry, they threw me for a loop. $23, that's the price, 44, divided by 20. Everyone, we're going to punch this into the calculator. Ms. Munoz, I don't have a calculator. That's why I asked you to open up a tab and type calculator in Google. Okay, everyone, punch in the first number we see here, 23.44 in the calculator. Now hit division sign and the number 20. You should get, go ahead, you're doing this in your notebook, everybody, 1.172. Wait a minute, there should only be 2 numbers after the decimal. We're talking about money. There you go, underline the second one, look behind. Is that 5 or greater? No, behind the 7 is a 2. Gwonk, gwonk, gwonk. It cannot move it to the next biggest number. So the 7 stays a 7 and everything else comes down. And that should be $1.17. Okay. Now let's do the last one right over here. Everyone, we're going to put $9.88, sorry. Fraction bar 8. Remember, we put money first because that's what we want to know. How much does it cost? Everybody on the calculator, punch in 9.88, division sign 8. You should all get $1.235, but we're talking about money. And when you have money conversations, you only have 2 numbers after the decimal. Underline the second one. Look behind. Is that a 5 or greater? It is. It's got power, and it rounds the 3 to a 4, the next biggest number. After 3 is $4. And there you have it. Looking at these prices, we have $1.17, $1.24, and 23 cents. So the 20-pound bag sells for the lowest price. Here's a 20-pound bag, and it is the lowest. With us looking at, oh, I put it, that's not a 0. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Sorry, Ms. Munoz put the wrong number here. That should be, I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense. Well, it didn't because I did not put a 1. There you go, $1.23. So the 40-pound bag sells for $1.23. The 20-pound bag sells for $1.17. And the 8-pound bag sells for $1.24, making the 20-pound bag the cheapest way to go. And that is how you compare them. Now again, when we have these ones, we are allowed to use a calculator when there's a lot of these and you have to compare. But you have to remember to round to the hundredths place.